Are you an off-duty officer right
we're
now?
always on duty, ma'am.
Hello, and welcome back to Legal Dissent, where we evaluate your constitutional rights until they're taken away. Thanks again for joining us and for your support. Jump into the comments below to let us know how we're doing, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button right now to be the first to know what is happening in the world of constitutional law. Today, we're going to analyze a video sent in by a subscriber, which brings up the question about the authority of off-duty police officers and what a citizen's legal obligation is when questioned by an off-duty police officer. Obviously, we're not entirely aware of what went on before the video started rolling and have no idea why the officer approached the videographer. However, we will address the main issue that was requested, which is what kind of authority does an off-duty police officer have in this type of situation, that being a vehicle stop.
He's off-duty. Are you
trying to be smart?
Are you off-duty? Are you an off-duty officer right
we're
now?
always on duty, ma'am.
Are you off-duty right now?
Registration, and proof of insurance.
Am I being detained?
May I see a license?
Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
You're not being detained.
Okay, then I will
see a license,
you have a good day.
Okay.
Goodbye.
I'll see you.
First, the answer is going to be highly dependent upon the jurisdiction in which you live. We reside in the state of Indiana and could not verify which state the video took place in, so we'll evaluate what happens under Indiana law, which is provided pretty clearly in Indiana Code 9-30-2-2 Section 2, which reads as follows. Except as provided in subsection B, a law enforcement officer may not arrest or issue a traffic information and summons to a person for a violation of an Indiana law regulating the use and operation of a motor vehicle on a highway or an ordinance of a city or town regulating the use and operation of a motor vehicle on a highway unless at the time of the arrest the officer is 1. Wearing a distinctive uniform and a badge of authority, or 2. Operating a motor vehicle that is clearly marked as a police vehicle. This will clearly show the officer or the officer's vehicle to casual observations to be an officer or a police vehicle. Subsection A does not apply to an officer in an unmarked police vehicle making an arrest or issuing a traffic information and summons when there is a uniformed officer present at the time of the arrest, or for a violation of one or more of the following: reckless driving causing endangerment, or a Class A misdemeanor recklessly passing a stopped school bus resulting in bodily injury, or someone who is operating while intoxicated in a manner that endangers a person. So a lot to break down here. An off-duty police officer has the ability to enforce laws as long as they are uniformed or operating a motor vehicle that is clearly marked as a police officer, or if someone is committing a crime that falls under one of those 3 major subcategories there, that being reckless driving causing endangerment, recklessly passing a stopped school bus resulting in a bodily injury, or someone who is operating while intoxicated that also endangers a person, all focused around endangering other people, allowing a law enforcement officer to step in to prevent bodily harm to an innocent bystander, which makes perfect sense. In this video, the officer is not uniformed, and we're not aware of what kind of vehicle he was driving. Therefore, if this officer is not in a marked car, he has no ability to arrest or issue a traffic summons within the state of Indiana. The videographer did a good job here recognizing that the officer was off duty and only asking if she was being detained or not. The officer also did the correct thing by not detaining her and ultimately letting her go on her way. Now, we would be amiss if we didn't mention the officer's departing line about how he'll see her around. Again, we have no idea what kind of altercation led up to this point, but it's disturbing that an officer would make this type of comment in any situation. We'll continue to dig into this and see what we can turn up. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Please let us know what you think of this interaction in the comments below. Also, if you have a question or video you'd like us to evaluate, shoot us a message at legaldissentusa@gmail.com or leave a comment here. We'd love to hear from you, and we love being able to interact with people who enjoy our content. Again, we need you to subscribe, and we'll see you right here on Legal Dissent.